Hello friends, in last video we have seen software development life cycle, that is a SDLC model, and in this video we have to learn what are the phases of a SDLC model, that is a software development life cycle model. Before we start the phases of a SDLC model, we must know the need of a SDLC model. So here are some reasons defined why SDLC model is required for a software developing software. So let's start. It offers the basic project planning, scheduling and estimating. That means SDLC model define the planning, scheduling and estimating. That is, estimating means they calculate the cost and provides the framework for a standard set of activities and deliverables. And also, it is a mechanism for a project tracking control. Increase the visibility of a project planning and all involved stakeholders development process. Increase the enhancement development speed. Improve the client relations. Helps you to decrease the project risk. Project management plan. So in SDLC phases there are some steps, that is a we can see. First is a requirement analysis, second is a feasibility study, third is a design, fourth is a coding, fifth is a testing, sixth is a deployment and seventh is a maintenance. In various sites you can see some slight difference of these phases, because naming convention may be changed in a different sites and different perspective. So first is a requirement analysis, second is a feasibility study, design, coding, testing, deployment and maintenance. So first is a requirement analysis, that is requirement collection and analysis. It's only the collection of the all the things which required to develop the software. This is the first stage of any software development life cycle. In that stage, the management team define the all the planning process for developing software. In that stage, a meeting, stakeholders, project manager, and clients meet together and discuss on a which requirement of a software development. And next is a feasibility study. In feasibility study means, in simple way we can say, the validation of the all the requirement analysis, because in first stage we collect the all the requirements, and next step in feasibility study we check that requirement is okay for us development of a software. And also in feasibility study they validate the requirement and create the SRS document, that is a software requirement specification document. In feasibility study they validate the economic, legal, operational feasibility, technical feasibility. Sure, it is only validation of all the requirement collection which is collected by the management team. Third stage is the design stage. In design stage they start the which in last stage we have designed the SRS document. So SRS document convert into the design, that is in design stage we can draw all the diagrams, architecture of a software, and also they detailed of a interface. They complete the complete design of an interface. That is, we can say that we can develop the front end, and in that we also define the database structures. So it will easy to develop the and start the coding. Design in means we can design the overall the structure of a software, where is the data. We can define database, we can define the architecture of a software, we can define the framework also, we can define the language also. Design is one type of a prototype. After the designing, coding is the phase. In coding is a very long process, in which developers can complete the code. It is a longer phase because the development process is going on a very long. In that, developer can develop the code, develop the software, they complete the coding and transfer this software to testing. Once the coding is completed, in testing, tester test this software which is correct or not. If the bugs in come in software, they also return to the developer for a fixing bugs. It's not a very hard process. Just they check according to the client expectation software is working or not. If there is any errors, bugs, they return to the developer, and developers fix the bugs and they transform to the testers. Once the testing has completed, the next step is a deployment. Deployment means the installation of the software. Once the testing has completed, the software deployment, in deployment step, hand over the software to the client for a using. Project manager hand over the software to the client. And last is a maintenance step, that is a maintenance phase. In maintenance phase means if some bugs is remaining and some updation of a software, according to time, according to period, every software must be updated. So maintenance step, in maintenance step, the client return to the software to the development team, and development team update the software time, just time by time. So that's all about the phases of a software development life cycle. That is, the first is a requirement, second feasibility study, design, coding, testing, installation, and maintenance only. So that's about all about the phases. In next video, we will learn the different types of a SDLC model. So thank you for watching this video.